I hope everything is good now since I've been struggling a lot to being able to read my Bible because my battery keeps dying, my phone's overheating, and yeah. So, what you guys say we just get on with it and we start reading our Bible then? Strange. In the night, I usually hear like knocking there. It was a few weeks ago while my parents and my brother was sleeping, and I was on my phone one day, and I heard like 3 knocks on that window behind the couch. So it wasn't really nice at all. So I sat back down, and and it happened again. So I had to use these words to be able to get whatever that thing was out of my house because it was knocking on that window. Because it's here, this window over here. And it's super flippin' creepy, man. I don't want the demons like knocking on my window, but yeah, I'm home alone, so yeah, enough about me. Let's get on to our Bible, eh? Let's see. I am at Exodus. Exodus 12, verse 13. We're going to continue from there. We'll start reading. The Lord said to Moses, concentrate to be every firstborn male. What? Spelling mistake. Start again. The first offspring of every womb among the Israelites belonged to me, whether human or animal. Then Moses said to people, commemorate this day, the day you came out of Egypt, out of the land of the slavery, because the Lord brought you out of it with a mighty hand. Eat nothing consists of yeast. Today the month of anniversary after you are leaving, when the Lord brings you into the land of the Canaanites, Hittites, Amorites, Hittites, and Jebusites, the land he swore to your ascendants to give you, a land flowing with milk and honey. You are to observe this ceremony in the month. For 7 days eat bread made without yeast, and on every seventh day hold a festival to the Lord. Eat unleavened bread during those 7 days, nothing with yeast in it to be seen among you, nor shall any yeast be anywhere within your boundaries. On that day tell your son, I do this because of what the Lord did for me when I came out of Egypt. This observance will be for you like a sign on your hand and a reminder on your forehead, that the law of the Lord is to be on your lips, for the Lord brought you out. So, I know it's been only for like 4 minutes, but I'm at Exodus, by the way. Exodus. I want to finish the whole Bible. I want to read it through, just to, like, get the grasp of the things. And I'll start like posting a playlist of Exodus, what it said. Maybe I can like make a shortened version or a summary of what happened in that timeline. There's many sources. You can even read your own Bible. This is an international version. I would rather have an other one, but yeah, you get what you get, hey. So this 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 video is gonna be very boring, unfortunately. I do not have editing skills, so it's gonna be very nice. Zero editing skills, so it's just gonna be me and the viewer. I don't know what people usually do in their videos, but it's probably not like this, like face to face with a viewer. I I really want to get through this whole book, and I'll make a summary of every single book in this Bible. Make a summary of it, tell you what happened in the Old Testament and the New Testament, what clues we have of the prophecies that is already happening. As you can see, there's a lot of sickness, there's a lot of catastrophes going on in the world. People's hearts have grown cold. I mean, for example, guys know Realism Official, right? He talked about this, how their pride flag, how the Lord promised Moses and his descendants that the rainbow is because the rainbow is a promise that he'll never flood the world again. And now the devil has taken that rainbow and defiled it by saying by because he sinned. His first sin was pride. He had pride in his heart, and the Lord saw it and brought him down like lightning. So yeah, it's so interesting. For example, that river that's drying up and the angels coming out, that's absolutely crazy. I do not know what to say about that, because personal experience, people's hearts have grown cold. However, I have very little, but I will do my best. If I like get money and stuff, I'll obviously like do something to give back to the people who gave to me in my lifetime. Also to give back to the people who's on the streets, who doesn't have food. I'll give them Bibles so they can actually like go to heaven, you know. They have to accept Jesus in their heart. Remember, if you want to heal someone, the person healing you has to have faith that you'll be healed. And you have to give your heart to Jesus Christ to be able to do that. Not only the person that's being healed has to believe he will be healed, because you have to believe in his strength. I am not a perfect being. I have so many things I did wrong. So many things. Like so many things I did wrong, but my God is perfect. My God, Yahweh, He is life. He is love. He's all merciful and all, how can I say this? And He's the judge. He is merciful as well. So what happened is that He put Jesus on that cross because the devil kept pointing fingers at people who sinned, and then He has to deliver His justice on them, like his law on the people who sinned. And He's also merciful. So His plan was to put Jesus on that cross to die for us, so we can have a second chance at life. We can be a newborn. He rose up 3 days. He died on that cross and rose up after 3 days. He wasn't in that cave anymore because he woke up. There's no bones, nothing. He left. I believe in other religions that they found bones and stuff. So I am also a learner here. So I want to grow with my community, because I bet this video is not going to get a lot of attention, but that is expected, of course. Well, I think I have to cut it short here. Sorry guys, I have to go. This is gonna be a 10-minute video, and then I will continue. Make a playlist, yeah. Okay, see you guys. side. See you guys.